What's up, guys? It's Tim here with A4 Outdoors, and I want to do another video. I did one a while back, I believe it was maybe a year or two ago, on spraying your own property for mosquitoes. Got a lot of comments on it, good, bad, which, I mean, it is the way it is, so. But basically, if you're that do-it-yourselfer, that you don't want to hire someone to do this, there's companies out there that do this, that do a great job, and you don't have to. But if you're a person that, like me, that kind of does everything yourselves, so this is a way that you can spend like 500 bucks for a year and spray your property and get rid of the mosquitoes, the fleas, the ticks, the spiders, help everything. It's just amazing stuff. So anyway, this is a steel mist blower. They do make a smaller version of this one. This is the bigger one with the 3.5 gallon tank. They do make a smaller one, and I think has maybe a 1.5 gallon tank if you have a smaller property. This filled up we'll spray about up to a half acre unless you have a ton of foliage. So if you have a pretty good sized property, definitely get the bigger one. And they have one on Amazon that I have a buddy that has it, and several people have commented saying it's working great. So basically the same thing. There's a link in the description to Amazon to that blower also, and I think it's like 400 bucks for the blower. And the pesticide that I use two different kinds. Normally I use Bifin IT, which is pretty much a bifenthrin pesticide, termiticide. So this is actually from Amazon. It's called Talic 7.9. From what I get out of it, almost exactly the same thing as Bifin. So it's probably just a generic version. Been using it this year, same results so far. So really like this. Check it out. There's a link in the description also for the Talic. And what I do, I'm going to get a little more thorough this time. Last time it was kind of a quick video saying I put about this much. Anyway, I do 1 ounce per gallon. So if this is a 3.5 gallon, I hit the 4 ounce. It's got the measuring thing on it, and this is 3/4 of a gallon container too. So I do 4 ounces, put it in there for one full tank. So that it's been working so far. A little bit heavy, which I mean I don't think it's that bad. So and another thing, read the label on here. For people that have commented about, oh, you need to do this, you're going to kill yourself. Okay, anyway. You do wear pants, long sleeve shirt, and gloves when you're touching it, mixing it, and spraying it, okay? When you're applying it, it says you just wear eye protection. It does not say you have to have a respirator. It says you must wear a respirator if you're in a non-ventilated area. So if you're in a crawl space, in a house, doing stuff like that, you need to wear a respirator. Outside, it's as ventilated as you can get. People can still argue, whatever. That's what it says on here. So that's all I'm saying. You can do what you want to. I don't see why it hurts to wear a respirator. So if you want to be super safe, wear a respirator, wear a hazmat suit, however you want to do it, But anyway, I'm going to wear long sleeve pants. I've done it. I did it for years when I had the business. So I'm still here. So anyway, all right, mix it. Four ounces per gallon. Well, actually 1 ounce per gallon. I'm going to put 4 ounces in this tank, and we're going to crank it up. And you spray basically underneath your decks, under your foliage. You kind of go out to the perimeter and hit all of the foliage around the perimeter. Basically, mosquitoes like to live underneath leaves and stuff during the day, kind of in the shade, and they'll come out in the evenings. That's when they really nail you. I mean, the crazy ones hit you during the day and stuff too. So just kind of hit all that. And I would recommend, okay, this stuff is very harmful for fish. So don't spray it near a lake, a pond. We have a lake, but it's far enough to where it'll dry before there's any runoff. There's no issue there. Don't spray it near a koi pond, or if you have a pond in your backyard or something like that. And also, a lot of people commented, this is going to kill pretty much all insects. So it is harmful to bees. Well, you don't want to kill our pollinators. They run the world. So we don't have those. We don't have anything. So I recommend spraying it early in the morning or late in the evening when they're the least active. Try not to spray your flowering plants, which is pretty hard to do, especially if you have a lot of shrubbery. Just try not to. I mean, I spray every 3 weeks, and everything's blooming and there's bees all over the place. This tree here was just covered in bees 2 or 3 weeks ago. Now that the flowers have gone and it's starting to, get the little bee buds on it. But anyway, try not to spray that directly, as if it hits the bees or they land on it, it will kill them, unfortunately. You can't have both. But anyway, if you want no spiders, stuff like that, no mosquitoes, or not zero, but it helps tremendously. Like I hardly have any spider webs or anything around here. So Talic or Bifin, get you a mist blower. It's the way to go. So I'm gonna mix it up now, and I'm gonna kind of spray a little bit. Oh, put gloves on. Let's do this correctly. It is a good idea. Follow the rules. You know, get further in life by following the rules. All right, so loaded it up, cranked it up, ready to go. Put your setting on whatever you think it needs to be. I do on a steel, I do 1.8. So basically, you just go around to the perimeter and around the house, hit all the shrubbery. If you find this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you hadn't, and we'll see you next time.